Yo, hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of Off the Dribble, presented and powered by the Warner Robins All Stars in association with Off the Dribble Hype South Media Network. What up, fellas?
What up?
What's
What
up,
up?
AJ, what's up, man?
What's up?
You doing all right? All right.
All right, not going because you're going to school tomorrow. Now, bye.
Waste, what's up?
What up, KP? What going on, man?
Hey, chilling, man. It seemed like it's been a minute since we had you on the show.
Yeah.
You chiming in the chat, but we ain't actually had you on the show, man. Good to see you, brother.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'll be all over, man. I just peek my head in every now and then. You know how it go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Coach Lang, what's going on?
How y'all doing today, fellas? Appreciate y'all for having me on.
Good. Coach, I'm gonna get right back to you, but as y'all can see, Charles G is we're working from a remote location today. Yeah, it's a fine coming through. Don't worry about that. But but the show is still going on. He's still doing his producer duties, like I said, from a remote location, but all good. Coach Lang, we're gonna jump over to you, man. First of all, thank you for being on the show. Assistant coach at Bishop State men's basketball, founder of the Dirty South JUCO, and co-founder of the Bama Mixtape. Right, so we're gonna jump into all of that. But before we do that, kind of give us your basketball, your history. What led you to where you are right now?
Of course, man. I think I was telling y'all earlier before we came on, man. I'm from Mobile, Alabama, but I actually grew up in Detroit as well. That's where I was introduced to basketball at. Mobile being more of a football city, we produce basketball players, of course, but that's where I got introduced to basketball. I actually had a cousin that played Division I basketball at Kansas State. He was there with Michael Beasley, David Hoskins. And so with that being said, man, basketball was that was the thing up there in Detroit, man. And so that's where I got introduced to it. And then here in Mobile, when I moved back to Mobile, I played at LaFleur High School, prominent high school. We were Nike team, nationally ranked. Y'all probably know DeMarcus Cousins. That's my brother-in-law. So prominent high school. Antonio, another one of my cousins. So I played at, pretty prestigious high school at the time. It's a little bit different now. I know the traditional high school route isn't the same as it was then. But that's where I really kind of started learning the game a little bit more. I played for Coach Otis Hughley. He was recently the head coach at Alabama A&M. Now he's the head women's coach of the Senegalese women's team. So they actually just won, I think, last night. So I think they're playing in FIBA right now. So I got a lot of my basketball background just from, like I said, growing up in Detroit and from just being a basketball player, high school basketball player at LaFleur High School here in Mobile, Alabama.
Hey, so during all that time, right? So it sounds like you got a rich basketball history, as they say.
Yeah.
How have you seen the game change? Just from when you coming up, from being a player, playing in college, to now coaching and kind of going in that direction. What's been the biggest change?
Man, I can see it from my personal journey. When I went to high school, I'm pretty sure it was like that for you guys, man. We all came up through the freshman and JV ranks before we made varsity. All right. Mm-hmm. And so now I see kids are skipping those steps, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's their fault or anything like that for the most part, but it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? That was the pathway that you took, you know what I mean? And so, being said, my high school team was nationally ranked, was so prestigious. I didn't play varsity until I was a senior in high school, just being honest with you. We had several guys like that. For the most part, the most you would play at the varsity level when I was in school was maybe 2 years, you know what I mean? And so, now you got 4-year starters and everything else. So, with that being said, that was one of the biggest things I've seen. A lot of kids, don't play junior varsity. They don't really develop anymore. They jump straight into the varsity level. And what's so crazy is you get on social media and people clown about that. This dude played JV for X amount of years, but I'm like, that's usually how it was. You know what I mean? So, and even at the collegiate level, you had Lou Alcindor. He played JV when he first got to UCLA. A lot of people don't even know that. You know what I mean? And so, people clown you so much these days about playing junior varsity basketball, but it's a pathway. And another experience, man. Shoot. My team was so good, I had 10 Division I players on my high school team. So I barely played. And I ended up playing junior college basketball. And I got to play college basketball, and several guys in the city didn't have that chance. You know what I mean? And so just being able to, kind of sit behind guys that were actually really good, learning from them, practicing against them that made me better every day. That's kind of what I don't really see that anymore. I mean, so now if you see stacked teams, you don't see them in traditional high school anymore. You see him at prolific preps like that.
Yeah.
But then we were playing Montverde. We actually, my senior year, we beat Montverde at their own tournament in their gym. You know what I mean? But we had Wheeler. Wheeler was in that tournament. They actually won that tournament. Wheeler, Niagara. Niagara's from New York. They had Johnny Flynn, but we played in those national tournaments. And so traditional high schools could match up with those, those powerhouses back then. But now it's just different. You know what I mean? No knock against it. That's just, where we are. So that's kind of what I see. That's one of the biggest differences I see. So it kind of makes it. I can talk about that later, but from a recruiting standpoint, it's a little different now too as well.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get to that recruiting piece. Give us a little background on what Bishop State does and who they are.
Okay, so Bishop State, we're located here in Mobile, Alabama. It's a port city right here on the water. Where we are, Mobile is home of Mardi Gras. I know a lot of people that claim that, claim New Orleans is, but Mardi Gras was originated here. We're the only. Yeah, it's originated here in Mobile, Alabama, man. Yep. So when they say it was originated in Louisiana, it technically was. Mobile was the capital of Louisiana at the time. So
right,
that's true. But Bishop State, man, it was a doormat program, man. Being honest with you, 4 or 5 years ago before we got here, this is our 4th recruiting class, so this is our 5th year. Coach Sherwood, he was an older guy. When he first got there, he was good. He coached Antonio Lang, played in the NBA, coaching the NBA with the Atlanta Hawks right now. That's one of my cousins as well. So he was a prestigious coach at the time. But when he got a little bit older, man, he retired. He's like 80 years old. He kind of started going downhill, man. And that was one of those games where people just felt like we play Bishop State, we're gonna win. You know what I mean? And so it was a big challenge, man. Just being honest with you. So junior college here in Mobile, located downtown. Our first year, man, we took the job over in August, so we didn't really get to recruit anybody, man. We won, I think, 3 games, man, and 2 of the games were prep school games. And you fast forward 2 years later, we ended up winning the league, went 26-6, nationally ranked for the first time in school history. But the most important thing was we sent 7 guys to the 4-year level. All right. Yeah. And so, the last 3 years, we might be one of the only few programs in the state that have sent guys to the Division I level every year. So every recruiting class that we've had, we've sent the player to the Division I level. And so that's the biggest thing, man. That's the only reason that me personally, that I coach junior college is to help guys get to the next level. Wins and losses to come, man. But getting guys to the next level is a bigger legacy, just being honest with you. So I kind of pride myself on the recruitment aspect and developing guys like Tobias as well. So that's in a nutshell, that's kind of where we are. We've turned things around a lot here at Bishop State. So people know more. They don't look at it as a doormat program anymore. It's kind of one of those things where we've gotten some respect, but we still got a ways to go.
There you go. Speaking of Tobias, he's on the screen with us now. Tobias, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, OG?
You good, man?
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, man. I've been in the lab, man. I just been ducked off. I've been getting ready.
There you go. Hey, I'm gonna ask you, man. Coach was just talking about it, right? Doing the development piece and that JUCO level, and the goal is to get to a 4-year. What's been your biggest, I guess, takeaway from being there and competing at that level?
It's a lot that I don't took in the past year that I just had, but the biggest thing was mental. You gotta be strong mentally, because coach can vouch, like, I gotta work on that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be those tough days that you gotta stack on, and you gotta have a strong mental to get through that, and that's what it all boils down to. But coach, he gonna get you right. You gonna do it right though first before he gets you right. So yeah, that's one thing that been instilled in my brain.
Yeah. And when you talk about the mental aspect of it, I know the JUCO they have older guys. They have everybody's a dog, right? Or got a dog mentality because they're trying to get to that 4-year. What are some things that you kind of figured out about yourself since you've been down there to know that you belong there and that you're gonna get to that 4-year?
Compete, like in practice. Every day in practice, we competing, and it's just like it's iron sharpening iron. Like last year, I had top 3 ranked. He was ranked in the conference. Like, I think in the state. Cause Bodie, you know what I'm saying? I had practice with him every day, and he's sharpening us. You know what I'm saying? Making sure we doing the right thing, doing it right. So it was always like guidance from the older guys. So I can say that, what I'm saying, I had that. And that helped me with my game too, like being able to watch, like catch it live in effect. What I'm saying? Him working on his stuff, what I'm saying? I can instill that into my game today. And I appreciate that. Like that really helped me.
Yeah, yeah. Good stuff, man. Coach Lane,
Yep.
we kind of talked about it. You being out there recruiting and bringing these guys in, right? And as you're building a relationship while you're recruiting, what are some of the things that you're looking for, personality wise, character wise, before you recommend bringing somebody in?
Just being honest with you, from a personality and character wise, of course, I know everybody got the stigma of JUCO, like just take anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like if he crazy, if he a killer, then he gonna go JUCO. Now I'll be honest with you, like I do like guys that got a little attitude about them. You know what I mean? As long as they tough, they talk trash and all that. I don't care about none of that. Just being honest with you from a personal standpoint. But quitters, you know what I mean? Quitters, guys talking back to their coaches and stuff like that. Nah, we're not doing that. But as far as anybody having a little, extra stuff to them, that's fine. For the most part, just being honest with you, because at the end of the day, Tobias will tell you like we can get down and practice about. I ain't saying we're gonna throw hands or nothing like that, but I ain't backing down from nothing. And I can say that coaching staff. So with that being said, if you got a little extra stuff to you, that's fine. I'm cool. You know what I mean? I like dogs. You know what I mean? You talk back, it is what it is. We're gonna get into it. At the end of the day, like we gonna really get to it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna help you get to where you need to be at for the most part. But I'm gonna help you straighten that character up while you're here as well. You know what I mean? Like in between them lines, just being transparent, you're gonna get all that BS out of the way here. You know what I mean? And so we're not gonna get rid of you. We don't get rid of guys. All right. The only way you get rid of is like you gotta be real bad. Like you just don't care. But for the most part, Tobias will tell you, like, it's been plenty of times any other program, he probably got kicked off the team. You said somebody Keto Arbo, they probably got kicked off the team. But in between these lines is where we're gonna teach you how to be a man. So with that being said, from a recruitment aspect, we always looking at talent, but like the character and all that stuff, just being honest with you, as long as you ain't talking crazy to your coach when we come to watch you, ain't quitting on your team and nothing like that, we can kind of deal with it, the other stuff for the most part, because I'm not afraid of that. Other coaches on the staff, they're not afraid of that. Again, we understand what we are, you know what I mean? And so we got to give each other a chance. Who else gonna give us a chance? You know what I mean? So a lot of us don't, we don't like to give each other second chance. The world ain't gonna give us second chances. And so here, we're gonna give you multiple chances. Like I said, Tobias will tell you, we're gonna give you multiple chances, but you're gonna earn it while you're here, though. You know what I mean? And it's gonna help you when you get to the next level. So, if that answers your question,
it does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, and I wanted to even kind of piggyback on that a little bit and just talk about how it is bigger than basketball, right? Understanding that the calling that you've been come to do to help these young men, how does that help you grown as a coach?
I'm a father too, man. It's helped me a lot with patience. My son's autistic, so I had to have a lot of patience. So y'all might hear him in the background running around. My wife's actually walking him down the street. That's why I'm sitting outside right now, because he's running. But it's helped me as a coach, man. Just being honest with you, because straight out of high school, I originally went to Alabama A&M out of high school. Man, I got kicked out of school my first 2 months. I got kicked out there homecoming week. Man, I went to jail 2 times in 3 days for disorderly conduct. I was out there fighting, just acting a fool, just doing stupid stuff. Ended up getting another chance to play junior college basketball. Man, I ended up collapsing on the court, heart condition. So thank God I'm still alive. So with that being said, God gave me another chance. So who am I not to give another young man another chance? And that's why I feel like, what I'm saying, we have a lot of shortcomings as men. Like we always praying and want second, third, and fourth chances or whatever, but we don't want to give them to each other. And so my personal trials and tribulations have helped me at this level. And that's why I feel like JUCO is the perfect level, because it's the most purest level of basketball. There's no politics involved. There's no money involved, no revenue whatsoever involved in the junior college basketball. It's straight pure. You might have a game where 13 people might be in the stands. And you might have a game where might be 1,000. But at the end of the day, like, it's no politics. All right. We talked about Kedar Bodie earlier. Tobias couldn't even remember his ranking because it's not really out there like that sometimes, like JUCO recruiting. And now I think Rivals does JUCO rankings or whatever. Kedar Bodie, JUCO recruiting had him a number 15 player in the country. So again, like, y'all probably didn't know that because it's not mainstream. But if we talk about some of these other guys, you're like, yeah, he was the number 1 player in the country. You know what I mean? And so It's just not really out there like that. So that's why I said that's why I love this level, man. Just being honest with you, you don't really have to deal with any of the politics or anything like that. So my personal viewpoint from that is what I went through. I got to be able to allow guys to be able to come in and make mistakes and give them another opportunity. So that's where I kind of stand with that.
Yeah.
And let me, and I can vouch for that, man. I just want to jump in right quick while we on that. Um, like I said, I've been knowing Tobias since he was a youngster, man. He played with my son his freshman year. And so, when he came a senior, man, I watched him, I talked to him, I had some conversations and stuff with him. So, but to just piggyback on what Coach is saying, I called Coach, man, and Tobias was hell bent on the Division I level, and I talked to him about it. Told him it's a different day. You can still get there, but right now you ain't ready for that. And so I called Coach, man, and I told Coach, I was just straight up honest with him, like, hey, I got a kid for you, pretty talented, a little rough around the edges, got some things going, you're gonna have to work with him. Coach told me exactly what he just told y'all on camera right here. Them the kind I like. You know what I'm saying? And so I introduced him. Tobias went on a visit, and the rest is history. So I'm telling you, I can vouch. Coach ain't just saying that.
Right.
He gets kids like that and he works with them, and I appreciate it, man, because I always told you, I think we just need to get him out of Macon. And the fact that he's still there with you is a testament. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people had kind of written the kid off. They
Yep.
didn't think he'll stay or whatever. So, and I tell you all the time, man, I appreciate what you did.
Nah, no problem, man. He actually, where we was at this past month, a few weeks ago, he was just at JUCO All American camp, man. And so, and I just be honest about that. Like his numbers weren't great, just being honest with you, but we're gonna make sure we put you on the platform and put you on the stage and still be able to showcase yourself. His numbers
Right.
could be better. Yeah, he had to go through that year of getting that BS out of his system. You know what I mean? And so he talked about KB early. That was his sweet mate. Like they live in the same apartment or whatever. So KB he got kicked out of South Georgia Tech, man. Dude let him go in October. And I looked at it like, dang, that was the same time I got kicked out of school. All right. And he'll tell you, man, KB got into it plenty of times, this, that, and the third. And I tell him, like, look, man, you can't make it here, you can't make it nowhere else. All right. Because we're gonna give you multiple chances, but we ain't gonna let you go and let you quit. So KB ended up being number 15 player in the country, JUCO All American, top 10 in scoring in the country. I can name all the player of the year in our conference, all that. Now you're at North Alabama. You know, I don't want to speak on a monetary standpoint, but
Right.
get an opportunity right now. You know what I mean? And so we talking about the kid that just got kicked off another JUCO team. You know what I mean? He came here, did what he was supposed to do, graduated early. Actually he got a degree and a certificate and a business certificate from here. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. You know what I mean? So that's why Tobias will tell you I was on him last night about what? Your grades. You know what I mean? And so I don't want to hear them excuses, man. At the end of the day, like we're gonna give you enough opportunities in order to be successful here. So he's got a chance. He's still, we can talk about that a little bit later, but he got some
Yeah.
room.
Tobias, I'm gonna go back to you, man. So going into year 2, right? Where's that growth come from? Where's that growth at with you right now? As far as with guys coming in behind you, right? Now you're that upperclassman, so to speak, and guys are looking at you and what advice can you give them?
I can say when I was first learning everything, like the sets and everything, it felt like hell. I'm just be honest, like I wasn't picking up on it quick enough, like the other dudes was. But going to year 2, I'm familiar with it, and now I can do what the older guys was doing to me, like helping me out with, you know what I'm saying, just where you supposed to be at and how you supposed to do it, so we can work with each other, right? We gotta sharpen each other. So yeah, that right there, going to year 2, I feel like that's the biggest thing because practice ain't gonna be perfect every time, but
Yeah, we don't have
it's
pretty.
a lot. I got a lot I can say. Like we don't been through so much. I just can't even just
Man, go
pinpoint
ahead.
it. Like,
Hey, go ahead. Just let
let
it
me see.
flow.
I
Let
got to
me
be
see.
transparent. All right? I don't care.
Let it flow.
Yeah, man. I just feel like now that I know what I'm doing, it's way more easier
Right.
to teach it. Like when I first was learning, I felt like I was never gonna get it.
Yeah.
Like I've never done none of the sets before. Like I wasn't familiar with none of it. So it's like learning how to walk again. But once I got it down pat, hey, I
Yeah.
felt I
So,
felt like a better player as well too. Like once I got it, you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, now it's coming more natural to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And
so let
then that translate. Look, I ain't mean to cut you off, but that translate to the game.
right.
Now we, see what I'm saying? Now we get somewhere.
Oh yeah. So do you see where you buying in helped you?
Oh yeah, most definitely, 100%,
Yeah. Talk about that a little bit.
100%. Buying in. All right, you say we're gonna be transparent, Curve. Curve don't gave me maybe the most chances on the team. Like I say that because the moments where it got hard, I wasn't there mentally, so I was trying to walk away. You know what I'm saying? But older guys, they held me down. So I'm saying, so I'll be coming back, and there was a time where games were coming up, so I was sending out games, and then I'm just sitting, I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I'm finna just go and get it right. Like it ain't nowhere around it. Like ain't no cutting corners, none of that. I just gotta get it right. I gotta learn to get it right, and see what I'm saying? Cause sitting out watching them play, I was like, I'm getting hungry. Like I'm trying to get on the court. Like you feel me? Like so, I'm like, I'm finna learn this because I'm trying to play. So yeah, I feel like buying in definitely like helped me with a mental aspect too, because now you bought into the program. So say you do something wrong, coach trying to coach you up, you ain't but coach, you listening, you taking the constructive criticism, like you know what I'm saying, because you like, okay, I don't know everything, I gotta listen to what coach telling me so I can get better, right? Because he won't say it to me for no reason.
Yeah.
So I feel like buying in overall just gonna help you in the long run, like, and in the moment, like, it gonna make you a better person on and off the court. Like, it's like preparing you for real life. And coach say that. He say that almost every day, like, you know what I'm saying? This on and off the court, we try to make y'all men. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
buying in definitely helped me.
Hey, talk about you mentioned your teammates a couple of times, man. Talk about your teammates, right? What it is to have their support, what it is to be a great teammate, how you learn to be a better teammate. Let's talk about that a little bit.
With the team, uh, I feel like the team, we all had to buy in too, because we started off last year with like 16 players. By the end of the season, we had like what coach? Like 8. We had
Yeah,
like 7 or 8.
like 7. What's so crazy? Not it'll be real quick, but we had 4 scholarship guys and 3 walk-ons, man.
Yeah,
Still finishing like 3rd place. It was crazy, but
yeah.
yeah, we started
What
off.
we got? We lost second round.
Yeah, we lost the game before the championship semifinal game.
8 people. So when we had to be tight. Like we all we had. So like the Buns would they grew stronger and stronger. Like throughout the whole season, because you know them days in practice, you know, you go home, you know, we talk about it, we gotta be like, hey, we gotta be on that, like, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying, we ain't finna keep messing up and now practice like we can't move to the next section. Like we talk to each other, like, you know what I'm saying, and it's all about buying in as a team so we could grow stronger and go farther.
100%, man. 100%. Coach, talk about that team building. Why is that super important? I know at every level, but why is that also important at the JUCO level?
It's so important because it's gonna be short lived, and now every level seems like the JUCO level with the transfer portal. Division One coaches is kind of understanding what we have to deal with now. You know what I mean? Like I said, from a team building standpoint, because you're gonna have a new roster every year. All right. So with that being said, man, it's got to be quick. All right. And you try to force guys to kind of hang with each other. And naturally, guys click up. That's just how it is. People click up or whatever it may be. But you try to, you know what I'm saying, you try to build that bond. Yeah, sometimes it may be coaches versus players, or players versus coaches, whatever it is. If whatever type
Uh,
of build, you know what I mean, for the most part. And again, like I said, with JUCO being the most purest levels of basketball, we don't have that type of financial backing to be able to do some of the team building things that the Division I level guys can do. They may have the money to go take guys on trips or vacation, whatever it may be, to do a team bonding thing. I was just more so what we did was this first year, and Tobias can attest for this. We did what we call Fellowship Friday. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Started this thing called Fellowship Friday, and so on Fridays is before the season started because guys were getting introduced to we did this probably like a month and a half prior to the season. So every Friday, Coach Reddix and I and Coach Pope we get money out of our own pocket. We don't have a budget. It's not in our budget. We got our money on our own pocket. We fed the entire team. All right. And so what we did was everybody was vulnerable, straight, transparent. All right. We had a podium up there too. All right, guys had to learn media training. All right, a lot of kids don't really know it. Like see Tobias, he's still learning for the most part. But for the most part, teaching guys how to be charismatic, being vulnerable, being open, being transparent about whatever happened during the week, and nobody. It was free. It was judgment free zone. All right, they can say how they felt about us. We can say how we feel about them, and nobody could get mad. Nobody ever got mad. You know what I mean? And so, with that being said, that's what we did on Fellowship Friday. It was every Friday. That's what we did. Went upstairs to the study hall lab, gathered the guys up, and that was just something that we implemented, man. Because at the end of the day, mental health is big. You know what I mean? And so, with Tobias, what he was going through, I'm not sure if y'all know his story, and I don't want to be the one to tell it. But he wore the number 4 for a reason. And so, with that being said, guys like him needed that. You know what I mean? And so being able to be open and talk to other men, because a lot of men don't talk to, you know what I'm saying, talk to other men about that, whether it be grown men and young men. Just being honest, my dad, he never talked to me about stuff like that. And you see my name when I put Junior on there, he still don't really talk about stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so my older brother died a few years ago, and so we never really talk about it like that. He used to go to the VA, you know what I mean, and go and try to deal with it there. But that being said, man, that's one of the biggest team bonding things that we did Fellowship Friday. I mean, I hope I can help other programs, do something like that for the most part, but just being able to open up and talk to each other and them talking to us and us not being, passing judgment to those kids is the biggest thing, because a lot of players hold it in. They're afraid that we're going to treat them a certain type of way based on what they say to us. You know what I mean? So if you do it off the court and you do it in a manner where you're not in the heat of the moment, I think it's a better setting, you know what I'm saying, for both parties, just being honest with you. Because if you try to do it during practice, after a game, it's tough. I mean, because emotions are flying, you know what I mean? And so just try to, that's why we did it on Fridays outside of practice, man. So from a financial standpoint, that was the best way we could do it, just being honest with you, because we just don't have that financial backing. So if that question.
No, 100%, 100%. I mean, this is a good conversation right now, right? Because it is basketball, but it's also talk about how basketball is a tool, right? Basketball is a tool bigger than just being on the court. It is a support system, and like Tobias said, I guess you say all the time, it emulates life, right? So we try to tell our kids the same thing. Like, you can practice free throws forever, right? You get in the game in that moment and you miss that free throw.
Yeah.
Right. What happens? Do you give up on the sport, or do you keep grinding? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you can, just like in a job interview, you can be the most prepared for that job interview, but for whatever reason, you may not get that job. What do? You give up, or you keep grinding. Right. So yeah, I think sports do prepare you for life. I think it's a great move to prepare you for life.
Yep.
Tobias, talk about that Fellowship Friday a little bit.
Man, the guys, when we used to get together, like, the podium really was, when you got up to the podium, 9 times out of 10, everybody gonna be laughing when you walked away. So nobody really took that in the heart. Like, we actually, you know what I'm saying, was listening and taking it in. Like, we ain't trying to bark at each other. Then probably because it was food too, so nobody trying to, you know what I'm saying, they worry about the food, like, but it was all good vibes though. It definitely, like, I ain't gonna say like forced us like all to be together, but it definitely got us together, like, you know what I'm saying, guys, we got to be open with each other, get to know more about each other and everything.
Yeah. No, I think that's big, right? And my bad, coach, but I think that's big because if you guys can build that relationship off the court, on the court, it's gonna make it easier.
Facts.
If somebody did something they ain't supposed to do, you could be that person to kind of get in your teammate's face, and they're not gonna take it personal, right? So it breaks down those barriers, but allows you to understand it's coming from a part or a place of, come on, man, let's get right. We got each other back, but we got to hold each other accountable.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. I feel that.
Yeah. Coach, what was you about to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, all I said was no phones allowed. They had to drop those phones in that box when they came in their room. So
I forgot about how I forget about that. I mean,
yeah.
'cause we were really stunning our phones though, because we was, you know what I'm saying, actually interacting. So
you didn't have an opportunity to stun the music.
So, hey, so I want to jump. I want to say something to Tobias. So,
yeah.
first off, man, like I told you, man, I'm proud of you for sticking in. I can hear the maturity and the growth in you, and your voice and your conversation.
Yes, sir.
So I'm proud of you on that, man. Keep that up. You're going into year 2. This your last year at the JUCO level. You stuck in there. So the fact that you're still there, let you know your goals and stuff still in front of you. So
Yes, sir. 100%.
So everything you wanted, or you aspire to do is still there. Just continue to listen to that coach them. And just like I said, just soak in everything he's telling you, because you're a good dude. He got a story to tell. Tighten up, on your grades or whatever he's telling you to do.
Yeah.
And that way, when the opportunity comes, you'll be ready. You won't have to get ready. And having grades and all of that is a big part of it. So that's all I want to say to you, man. I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, keep going, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got something?
Nah, man. Yeah, man. Just super proud of like you say, like ways to say of Tobias's growth. I wasn't around them as much, but I've saw him and talked to him at Wace's camp, and when they played down at the Christmas tournament a couple years back when Southwest played down there at Warner Robins. Kind of seen him then, and just try to give him some words of encouragement during that time.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and just seeing, like you say, seeing the growth and the maturity, man, is good, man. Tobias, keep that up, brother. We all on this panel right here are rooting for you.
Yes, sir.
We're in your corner, and I know Coach Arnett and I see Coach T said something as well. They're in your corner as well, man, and just keep making everybody proud, man.
Yes, sir. Got to.
Hey, man, you got a different energy about you, brother.
Yeah. It's definitely golden. I'm telling you, like, it's meant to be. Like, I'm gonna get there, like, by any means.
Yeah.
By any means. That's what I'm saying. Buying in, like, you just gotta buy in, bro, and stack them days. Like, it ain't gonna be perfect, but hey, it's definitely worth it. Like,
He still got
buy in.
more pieces to buy in, man.
Facts. I still got more to do. Like, I'm still learning. Like, I still feel like I ain't learned enough. That's why I'm still eager. Like, I'm ready to get back. Like, I might come back a few days early. Where I'm stay at though. See, I'm saying, like, I'm trying to. Yeah, I've been ready to go back for a minute now. Like, cause I just love the grind. Like, every day, just stacking. Like, that just builds you up as a man. Like, being disciplined and, you know what I'm saying, taking criticism. That just, you know what I'm saying, that's just with life. Like, it just help you like, evolve into a better person overall. Like, you'll go about daily interactions differently just because of, you know what I'm saying, what you took in. So I really like that. Really instilled in me.
It sounds like, Tobias, what I was telling Coach them earlier.
Yeah.
You are now listening to understand versus listening to
fast to respond.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the main thing. You are now listening to understand now, and trying to figure it out and to get it done. And I like what Coach Arnett just said right there. Get that degree. That's the main.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, facts. Got to stay in them books. Got to.
Yeah.
Man, it just be so much going on.
Hey, man, I know your story isn't written all the way yet, though, right? But just from where you're at right now, Talk about how this was a good place for you to go. Talk about how this has kind of helped you get on track.
It falls back to, you know what I'm saying, Wasey telling coach from the get go, like, it's rough around the edges, you know what I'm saying? I got some stuff that I'm coming with. So, and coach said he loved them guys, so him just taking me in with open arms, like, that just, you know what I'm saying, everything else behind it fell in place, all because of, you know, I'm somewhere I'm wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, they took me in, like, on their arm. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I could come to coach and talk to him to all my problems. Like, man, coach, like, we was talking every day. You know what I'm saying? We joke around too. So it's really like a mentor / coach. Like, he helping me get through it all because, you know what I'm saying? He got a story to tell too. And Coach Reddit's. You know what I'm saying? His story kind of similar. So, you know what I'm saying? We can relate on that level. So, you know what I'm saying? I got all the support around me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great, man. That's great. That's great.
So I'm gonna switch it a little bit. So I wanna tell a little bit how social media plays a part, man. How I met Coach, man.
Okay.
I first got a little privy to him from the Bama mixtape. I'm gonna let him talk a little bit more about that. It's sort of, it's along the same lines of what we do with the Hype South stuff. But it's a little bit more in depth. He one of the first one I saw that was doing the mixtapes and stuff like that. Him and Corey Black. But he was just on the Alabama side, whereas, Corey's on the Georgia side. So I used to follow him, and I see, he was going through a whole bunch of the same stuff that I go through down here with with just the audience. You know what I'm saying? What come with it when when you're ranking kids and you're making mixtapes, and all you really want to do is just shine some light. But with that, feathers get ruffled and all of that. So I used to watch from afar and see what he was going through. And one day I just reached out to him, and we connected a little bit, started talking. I told him about what I do. We was talking about a couple kids. Finally met him at Sean's event once or twice, and then the respect was mutual, man. And ever since then, we just grew a little bit, and I call him from time to time. He'll hit me up, and we'll just chop it, man. But I do want him to tell a little bit about the Bama mixtape, because I know that's kind of where he got his start at, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, Wace, as we say, that is a great segue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that was what was next on there. Coach, run with it.
Okay. So again, I told you about my junior college career. After my first year of junior college, I ended up collapsing on the court. Couldn't play anymore, and so I had to find a way to still be involved in basketball because I love the sport that much. And so a friend of mine ended up taking me with the team. Y'all probably heard the guy, Jason Pratt, Future 150 thing for the most part. I went with him. He was coaching the team down in Orlando at the Super Showcase. I said, dang, man, I really want to be a part of this, like coaching AAU basketball. So I was 21 at the time. So I came home and started my own travel basketball program. Now at the time, nobody was really doing travel basketball program here in the area. All right. And so, growing up, only people that really got to play travel basketball were Division I prospects. And so I was like, man, I think some good talent here in the city, man. So I ended up starting my own program. And so what happened was started my own program, got cool with Sean on social media, started attending one of his events. And I was like, man, Sean, man, how you think? Which is crazy. You talking about Sean. Wait, I don't know if I ever tell you the story. And so I was like, man, Sean, man, I gotta get my kids out there, man. What can I do, man? To help my kids get recruited, man. So he was like, man, do like Mike Maynard. Y'all probably know him. He's coach for the Georgia Stars at the time. He's like, man, do like Mike Maynard do, man. He just got a camera. He bought a camera. He go record his kids' games. He make videos. And I was like, for real? And so I was like, all right, bet. So high school, I went to LaFleur High School, was a performing arts school. I already took a TV production class. And so I was familiar with, somewhat familiar with editing and actually recording. So I just went and bought a little camera, man. I didn't know what I was doing, man. I ended up going to one of my kids' games. Kid named AJ Lynch, man. Recorded the video. Man, it looked terrible when I look back at it now. But at the time, nobody was doing it. And so only people that did it was like Hoop Mixtape and Ballers. Like, them were the only people doing it at the time. All right. See, Black them wasn't even doing it then. And so when I first did it, him and Chris weren't even doing it. So,
Somebody might be calling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody might be calling him.
Hey, wow,
Yeah,
wow. Wait for
my bad.
Coach.
Back
Oh,
on.
all right, Coach.
Okay,
Good.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And so what happened was, I put out the first video. And I said, man, I don't know, man. Man, it went crazy. Everybody in the city was loving it. Everybody was talking about it. I might be straight then. So I went to the next kid named Petey McClain. Now both of these kids ended up being Division I players. And so it just kind of went from there or whatever. And so I'm like, all right, so I'm doing it in the city, man. I'm helping all these kids. AJ was the first kid I ended up getting to play Division I. He was the first kid to play Division I based on my video. He went to Austin P, started as a freshman. Petey was already recruited. He actually played for that guy, Jason Pratt, I was talking about. He went to ETSU, and a host of other kids in the city. I was just making videos, man. That first class, 2012. And when I say, man, at least 20 kids from the city ended up going to school, man, it was crazy. And I fell in love with it. That's when I really, really fell in love with the recruiting game like that as far as being able to help schools. And just a lot of JUCOs came down too, man. Like every Tuesday and Thursday, had JUCOs from all over the country that would come watch the guys just from the videos that I made. They would come to the school called St. Luke's. My guy Kentonio would open the gym for us, and they would just come and play in front of the coaches, man, every Tuesday and Thursday, man. And so I just kind of started doing it, started traveling around doing it then, and it really it just started kind of blowing up. And so man, Sean got real cool, and so man, he was just letting me come to events for free as long as I just came in there and did video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coaching and I'm also doing video. You know what I'm saying? Like doing video of the teams. And so the last time I really got out for real like that was right after COVID, man. I made a lot of videos of a lot of kids because coaches couldn't come out. So talking about Noah Clowney, all them guys, bro. Like that class right there, y'all might have seen some of my videos, like Jordan Howard's son. Man, there was so many kids I started making videos of. I remember Noah Clowney, Antoine Petway probably get attest to this, man. So my boy Scooter Johnson, y'all probably see Scooter work with Sean too. So Scooter had went to Sean first, but that was the first time he streamed his whole event. And so he was like, man, he got the kid named Noah Clown. I forgot what team he was playing for at the time. He was like, man, he pretty good. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm watching online, and I came to Atlanta. Next week it was at Lake Point. Sean had a huge event that week, man. And I got video of all these dudes. I can't even name all the dudes. So it's like at least 5 pros off the event. So I went up there to the event or whatever, and I'm just filming all these different guys. And Noah was one, like, they go Noah Clowney kid right there. He was 16 years old at the time. He should have been playing 16 now. He was going to his senior at 16 years old. And I won't say the kid he's playing against. And so I remember telling this coach, and I ain't going to say his name, he's Division I head coach right now. And at the time, he was transitioning from Josh, so he was able to come to the event. So he was in there. He was recruiting this kid. And I was like, hey, man, Noah kid, I think he'll be a good kid. You might need to hop on. Man, he's 6'10", you know what I'm saying? So he was like, I don't know about his grades. I heard his grades weren't that great. But I had just got wind that kid like a 3.5. So I was like, all right. So I ain't really say nothing. So boom, the kid he was recruiting, he was sitting next to his dad. They ended up playing against each other. It's on video. That's all I got to say. So it's on video. I got it on video. Man, he had a hell of a weekend. So I started putting it out there. So coaches just start buzzing. All the dudes I'm putting videos out. Man, there's so many dudes at that event I can't name all of them, man. It's like I said, at least 5 of them in the league right now. And so he just started blowing up. Pet, showed him the pet. I sent him the pet. It was several of them kids. I sent to some of my guys or whatever. And it was a lot of coaches that was just kind of relying on those videos at the time. You know what I mean? Because they couldn't get out. And so, man, Pet recruited that dude so hard. That's how he ended up going to Alabama, man. Getting the kid out of South Carolina that was so talented like that, man. It was tough. But that's kind of how my the mixtape thing just kind of just took off, man. It was like I said, it was just Sean just saying, hey, man, make some videos that guys like Mike Maynard do. And I really wasn't expecting it to grow like that. I was just trying to help my kids get in school. You know what I'm saying? Like Coach Tat do. I had local kids. You know what I'm saying? Like all y'all kids from Macon. And that's all I did, bro. Like I had from that area. Warner Rivals, all the kids. Like, man, I had a whole bunch of Mobile kids on my team. And I just started making videos of these dudes. And that's just and it just branched off to something bigger because everybody started. And then I got my boy Clarence Williams. He used to be on Twitter. This is how I grew from just a mixtape thing to a scouting service thing. So my boy Clarence, he was coaching the Birmingham Ice. That's who Bledsoe played for at the time. He would get on Twitter every day, every week, and he would rank all the kids in the state that he knew. And he would rank like 100 kids. I said, damn, man, who all these kids is? I was like, that's a lot of kids. And so I would get on there and debate with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait to see me on Twitter. I get on there and debate with him. Like, I think this kid better. And we end up collabing. And so he turned that thing. We had, it's before all these dudes were doing like rankings in the state. We had like top 100 player rankings in the state. We write articles. We do scout reports. We had college coaches subscribe to us, and that thing like blew up, dog. And then we ended up doing camps. We had an unsigned senior camp. See, Black can tell you about this. We had like, man, our unsigned senior camp was blow. And when he first came in there, he was like, he bought us the shirts. Like, I went through the shirts, went through him for the shirts or whatever. They ain't making on time, so he hand delivered the joints. And I could tell when he was like, I don't know how great that event gonna be. He first came in there, asked, I'm at the sign up, I'm make sure everybody get in, whatever. And I end up standing on the baseline. I'm recording too, like I'm doing all this, bro. So he come to me, he said, Kurt, y'all got some, y'all got some looking players up in here. So when I say like 20 to 25 cats, might be about 30. We had like 60 kids. Half of the kids end up going to school, man. And we did that every year. We end up naming it the Rod Scott Unsigned Senior Showcase. Remember my boy Jeff coached him. That's another story within itself. So me and Jeff, we still kind of run it. Jeff kind of really taking it over now. He real low key with it, but he still talks to a lot of coaches. Then we end up transitioning. I end up getting with C Black and Chris Watkins and them on some other stuff, and end up making Dirty South JUCO. It's a whole other story, man. But that's pretty much kind of how it started, man. Just trying to help kids, man. So help my kids, and I wasn't trying to do that for no clout, man. I just wanted to help them kids get in school, man. And so it kind of branched off into something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, KP.
Yeah.
Hey, a lot of that sound for me, but I'm gonna say this though. Hey, Scoop, man, I don't know, man. I heard a lot of passion just then when you was telling them stories, bro. Like,
yeah, man.
that's
I love
a lot
helping
of
kids get in
passion.
school, man.
And another thing too, one common denominator always Sean Williams.
Yep.
Yes.
Sean Williams, man, good dude, man, and you know we gonna always give him his flowers, man, cause as you can see, it ain't just us. He reaches a lot of different areas, man,
Oh yeah.
and you know he just a sponge, man. Like good dude, man. So that's what I took out of it: the passion in your voice for helping kids, and Sean Williams to connect.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, he did get a little excited when he was telling those stories, didn't he?
Yeah,
Giving
man.
that.
That's why I said Tobias got another step to take, man, because Coach Reddish was sitting down. I had my son at the event. With my son being autistic, he kind of get overstimulated. So we were at the top watching. And I don't know if I told Tobias this, and I ain't gonna say the coach's name, but at JUCO All-American Showcase, and one of the biggest things I always tell Tobias, like, got to get better with his inside game, because he got a hell of an inside game, but he want to be on that perimeter a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So first 3 plays at JUCO All-American Showcase, there's a ton of coaches in there. I can show you a picture, at least 300 coaches in there, 4-year coaches. All right, so he's better junior college players in the country. First 3 plays, dunked in. I think he got a basket, got a rebound, ended up running the floor, got a 2-hand dunk. Coach opened up his packet, looked at his name, circled his name. Next 3 plays, he come down, side step 3, step back 3, air ball 3. He missed all 3 of them. And coach,
no, I didn't shoot no air ball.
Just like that.
I was getting buckets, man.
Just that quick. Yeah, see, that's the thing. So when kids got to understand, like what they be thinking they be doing ain't really what be happening sometimes. So, but that just kind of show you, like, man, if you just do. Sometimes I notice it might look sexy or whatever for doing all the extra stuff, but you ain't got to do it all the time. You know what I mean? Just show flashes of it. Like when you go look at KD film when he was at Texas, man, KD, man, he's being inside too, dog. Like he wasn't on that perimeter the whole time, and he might be in $180. You know what I'm saying? At 6'10", 6'11", however tall he was. But Mike Beasley, I'll be seeing Mike Beasley do all that crazy stuff now. When my cousin was at Kansas State with Mike, man, Mike was a rebounding machine. He was scoring on the inside, doing all that stuff, man. When you get to the next level, then you can do all that stuff, but ain't nothing. Not that we putting you in a box or anything like that, but man, you got to be able to showcase that inside-outside game too. Can't just be straight perimeter oriented. Then you might show 1 or 2 plays on the inside and everything else be on the outside. Now you got to market yourself first, man, and then once you get to that level, that coach trusts you to be able to do those things, and then you'll be able to really expand your game.
Facts.
Coach, hey, we're gonna stay right there for a minute, right? Just what you speaking right there, because everybody look at we talk about it all the time. Everybody look at the finished product, right? Mm-hmm. And then they try to emulate the finished product, but don't know the grind to get to that point. You know what I mean? And the way you just kind of described it is great, right? So just talk about how you tell your guys that, how you reinforce, hey, do the things that you're good at. Continue to work on expanding your game, but do the things that you're good at, because that's what's going to get you recognized.
Yeah. So I can start from a fundamental aspect. And Tobias can attest this from a fundamental aspect. All that sexy stuff and workouts, because at the end of the day, cool. Don't get me wrong, but you got to add
That's how we doing.
everybody got their own game. You know what I'm saying? He'll show you shot fake, one dribble, pull up, shot fake, one dribble, get to the rim. I'm teaching guys how to pivot off, right to left, left to right, and the pivot, for the most part. A lot of kids can't really do that. But just for the most part, like the sexy stuff gonna come from you. Everybody got their own swag to their game. I can't really teach you how to be sexy, if that makes sense. I ain't no model coach or nothing like that. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody move the same. Like Steph Curry shooting coach said, everybody not gonna shoot the same. So I can't put you in the box and say, hey, you got to be able to make this move, make that. But from a fundamental aspect, everybody should know how to do that. You know what I mean? So I will teach that. And then just coaching, like the way our offense is, like he said, he was struggling to kind of get it. So our Coach Reddick's brought in Murray State's offense because he had a kid, Tevin Brown. He ended up being one of the better players to play at Murray State, play with John Morant. That's a whole other story there. But when John and those guys were at Murray State, that's the offense that we run, half court set. All right. And then our transition offense, we call it North Carolina. But with that being said, it's a lot of scoring for guys like Tobias to be able to make plays, in a variety of ways. But with that being said, we implement a lot of our skill development within our offense. You know what I mean? And so just kind of showing guys where to score, how they can score in different ways. That's why I say with Tobias, like he'll see the perimeter stuff that we doing. He'll fall in love with that. His eyes get open, but when it's time to do something, sometimes he get bored. What's so crazy?
Piped up. I be piped up with my bids down there. I be piping my bids up, man. My bids be on that rim. Hey, yeah, the guards be looking down here. Yeah, they be wanting to try to dunk now. We be on that rim. Hey, yeah. I be making sure. I be like, y'all got to dunk everything. And I'm coming through first. I'm dunking everything. Hey, they coming behind me. Hey, yeah.
Stack number 3. So as a skill development. So I said all that to say, like, man, dude can score on the block anytime he wants to. If you go, probably, I don't know if y'all got access to synergy. You go look at synergy on the block in the paint, he's excellent. Like that's his. But on the perimeter, that's where I know everybody want to fall in love, and I tell them all the time, stop trying to be wasted. Lil Wasted. Stop trying to be Lil Wasted.
I was with him my freshman year. That's what I had to look out to.
Look at that.
He gave me the blueprint.
See, that's why he talking about the blueprint. Wasted tough. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tough though. Like you gotta understand, like just because you can't take away the sexy part that you might see on the mixtape stuff. You gotta understand, like if Wasted had 30 out there, and I didn't watch him too.
Oh yeah, fact.
Our jumpers and threes. Like it may look like that, but you gotta understand too. Get double and triple team. So he had to score in different ways sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And so I talked big ways.
He got that midi.
We'd had these conversations after the game. So you gotta understand, like the way you score, and you can't just take away one part that may look good, but then ignore the other parts that he was successful at. You know what I mean? And so, and that's what a lot of people game. And so that's one of the things that you do try to implement with guys like him, because this dude catch the ball on the block, dog, he will make the most excellent move almost every time. He's going to score. But whenever he catch, and then the other time he catches the ball on the block, he's gonna dribble it all the way back out to the 3 and try to take a jump. You know what I'm saying? So excuse my language, but he'll go from sugar to shit real quick sometimes.
I take that. I do.
But I told how many times I told you this in the game, man. You the best mother effing player on this court. Act like it. And how many times have I told you that? You know what I mean? And
you don't talk.
Yeah, because it ain't too many dudes at his size at 6'8", 6'9", that can move the way he moves, that size, athleticism, and the ability. But from an aspect, and I tell you all the time, you ain't supposed to be here, but you're here for a reason. You ain't in junior college. You're not, but you're here for a reason. And so you got to understand that too. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm glad everybody else on this phone, so we can have this conversation right now, man. In front of everybody else, I'm holding them accountable in front of people that I ain't never said this in front of, but he ain't never heard this in front of too. So
fact, man. I'm taking it on.
I'm always gonna be try to be transparent as possible, man. But yeah, man, just that aspect, and I'm pretty sure y'all, if y'all had a conversation with him or any other kid that got size like that, you know, and I can't fault him for it, I mean, because the way the game is transitioned now, man, a lot of coaches don't really teach the inside game. And I can name like one of the best teams in the country, Alabama. They don't really throw the ball in the post. You know what I mean? And so when kids see that, they want the ball. And so they feel like if hey, I got to be able to shoot threes. I got to be able to play on the perimeter, all these different things because I tell the guys, our guards all the time, man. If you go out there and play pickup and you run up and down the court 15 times and you don't never touch the ball, how you gonna feel? You know what I'm saying? And so that's how a lot of big kids feel. I'm not a big, but I can kind of understand. Like everybody want bigs that set screens, rebound, and block shots, but don't nobody ever really want to get in the ball in a position for them to really truly score. And so a lot of bigs are just kind of floated out to the perimeter because they feel like that's the only opportunity they're gonna get the ball. And so as a coach, if we're not forcing guys to really get into the ball, into the post or wherever, mid post, wherever it may be, you know what I'm saying, for those guys to be successful, then we doing them a disservice too, because at the end of the day, man, I don't really feel like that's right for kids to just always run down, set screens, block shots, rebound, don't never touch the ball. Because as a player, I'd be mad as hell if y'all got me out there just running up and down. I could have ran track for that. So really, being honest, hey, let them bigs touch the ball and develop, man. It's unfortunate the way the game is going, but that's boring. Nobody want to do that. Like,
I said give my bad, coach, but I said give everybody an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To touch the ball within the offense. And you got to create.
Yep.
So what we're hearing is you're gonna go dominate the block this year.
Yeah. I'm getting to the right. All that. I'm trying to. Hey. I'm trying to.
I like
it. The rim.
Coach, you heard him. He said he dominated the block this year.
Hey, throw it to the hand. Throw it to the hand. Like, he ain't guard me. Like, for real. It going down, though, for sure. And I love my young group that came in. They can hoop. They some hoopers. So, point guard, Ty, coach. Hey, that man, he cold.
Yes,
he probably had the what camp that we was just at when we was at Jay Rush at, coach.
Yeah. The ACC Summer Showcase. Yeah.
He had 30 in one of them oxygen games. He had 30.
Yeah,
facts. I'm sure I'm picking like on the screen. Like got my second year teammate who came with me came back. He like, yo, like you gotta give it to him. Like he really got it on the screen though. He work on his craft. I can tell.
Yeah.
But we got a real coach. Coach told me he was coming in. We got a real point guard this year. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything gonna look, way better. Ain't gonna look how it looked last year.
All right. Coach, let me ask you this as far as the JUCO level, right? Speaking of the JUCO level, there was a lot of conversation going on about still getting 4 years of eligibility and you're going to be able to go over here and
Come on, coach.
While we wait for Coach to get back,
somebody probably called him.
Steve, welcome to the show, brother.
Yeah, man, glad to be here, man. I rushed to get home only to find out that my Wi-Fi got hit by lightning, so my box ain't even working. So I'm still on the phone.
Hey, you sure you ain't stopped by Coach Buddy's?
Man, I think Coach Buddy stopped by here and switched out my router.
Dang, that's messed. Yeah, that storm came through.
Yeah, man.
It was thundering last night, wasn't it?
Oh, it wasn't just me, huh?
Yeah. All right, hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
So what I was gonna ask you was with the JUCO level, right?
Yep.
So now it seems like more guys are more apt to try to go JUCO and all of these things. What's your inbox been looking like?
Whew. It'd be crazy. So it was already kind of crazy, but now it's different because we got a lot of underclassmen that are in our inboxes too now. Now, junior college coaches didn't really get that, so now we got to recruit kind of early now too. You know what I mean? And so, and I kind of predicted this on social media like 2017, 2018, where I kind of felt like things were changing, and it's before the transfer portal got heavy or became a transfer portal, but I just kind of felt like JUCO was going to become more of a farm system, more so based on how travel basketball is now. You know what I'm saying? And so, with that being said, it's crazy now, man. From that aspect, you're getting a lot of guys, and you see a lot of kids posting early offers now from junior colleges. That ain't used to happen. Y'all looking like, man, this boy posting junior college offers on here. You know what I'm saying? And so, go. What's that?
I was going to ask. So. Tell what is the fine rule right now? So is it 2 years at JUCO and you still get your 4, Is it what? Because it's a lot of kind of clear that up for us.
Okay, so that's actually true. That was more of a temporary junction.
Okay.
The kid from Vanderbilt, of course, and so everybody that was a part of that class, they got the extra year back. Well, that they actually played JUCO within a certain time. Freddie just got the extra year back. That was just a temporary injunction, man. Just being honest with you. And so that's all. That's all it was. It was none of those. It was a lot of speculation about.
You went out, coach. We can't hear you. Okay. Say something now. No, we can't hear you.
Why is Shirley Hills calling me? And I'm here.
No, we can't hear you.
You might just have to log off and log back.
Hey,
His mic
KP.
muted.
Yeah.
His mic, yeah. He just
Hey,
needs to
KP.
unmute his mic.
Who called me? What's up? You got it.
Double first game. Gotta do a wager.
Double first game. You gotta do a wager with who?
With you. We gotta do a wager. Yeah.
What kind of double? 10 to 10 or big boy double?
It can't be no 10 to 10.
We're going big boy? Oh, we're
Yeah,
gonna have you out there working. All right.
it gotta be at least.
Let me hear it.
What weighs 20 and 15?
20 and 15? I bet. I don't have 12 and 19 West Side my sophomore year.
All right, that's college. We talking college now.
Okay, you're right, coach. You're right. I don't have
give me 15 to 10. 15 to 10.
15. I'm going to what you said it was 27. You
I
said
still can't hear y'all.
25 and what 15?
Hear you.
I'm going for that. Hey, Wasey, you gotta hold me to it
Can't hear
though.
no better.
You gotta hold me to it. I'm going for it though.
I can't hear nothing.
I can hear you, coach.
Yeah, we can hear you now, coach. We can hear you.
Oh man. Oh, he just texted something. What you say? I can't hear.
He said he can't hear.
Yeah.
We can hear you, coach.
Yeah. Let them know we can hear him, Tobias.
Yeah. He said just like me.
Weird.
Yeah, we can hear you, coach, man.
Yeah. So for the technical difficulty. But yeah, Tobias.
Weird.
What is that? 25? No,
20
25
and 15.
and
20 and 15.
20 and 15.
Wade said 15 to 10.
I'm gonna knock both of them out.
Okay.
Shoot me if I happen to miss it or something like that, or we miss, shoot me a text.
Man, I'm quick.
ASAP.
I'm gonna be on it. Yeah. 2015. 15 and 10.
Yeah. But like we're saying, though, you're in a good spot, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good spot. So like I said, enjoy it, man. Enjoy this year. Finish strong, man, and like I said, we're gonna be following you.
Hey, you had told me, hey, I don't trust you with nobody else but these guys.
Oh yeah.
So hey, we locked in.
All right, my bad. I don't know what happened.
It's all good, coach.
You can hear us?
Yeah, I hear y'all now.
Okay. Hey, Tobias.
Yeah.
Before we let y'all go, man, give a message to the youngest coming up behind you, bro. What to be prepared for? What is going to take to be able to succeed at the next level?
What you gotta prepare for? Let me see. Succeed. I feel like the younger crew that's coming up, I don't been around them, but the ones I've been around kind of quiet. Like they ain't necessarily barking back, but for the ones who are barking back, they gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta cut that out first of all, cause not all coaches gonna give you second chances like Curry gave me. So you know what I'm saying, that's a blessing. I appreciate that, coach. But you know, some coaches not gonna deal with it because you know they just gonna go to the next kid, and that's a loss of opportunity for you just because you trying to. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, if they struggling in that standpoint, they gotta cut that out. And really, the rest of it is just like every team got a program, right? And it's up to you to buy in. So I feel like the young kids coming up, anywhere you go, you just gotta buy in. You gotta buy in and implement your game into their system.
Mhm.
Yeah, and everything gonna fall into place. I'm telling you.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Coach,
Yes, sir.
what's some words you can leave us with for the young folks out here as far as trying to get to that next level and what it's gonna take?
Uh, man, the biggest thing is
Right.
a lot of the kids just got to understand, like, man, um, everybody ain't gonna make it to the next level. That's one of the biggest messages. All right, it's just that's a numbers game for one. And if you don't make it, man, there's still ways to be involved with basketball. Like, there's always ways to be involved with basketball. Just find a way. And the kids that are, getting recruited for the most part, please don't overlook anybody that's in your inbox for one. Anybody that's recruiting you, man, you never know where they're gonna end up today or tomorrow. You know what I mean? And so you just never know. Just because that Division 3 coach recruiting you, you may not want to communicate with him for the most part. That dude might be at a Division 1 program the next year. Then you be hopping in his inbox talking about some coach, what's going on? Man, what's going on with you, man? Been a long time no see, man. How you been? You know what I'm saying? And now that
Yeah.
dude may feel some type of way for the most part, but again, character, the biggest thing, man. And social media, dog. Kids be killing themselves on social media a lot, man. That's one of the biggest things, dog. So, again, I like them a little rough around the edges, but everybody ain't me. You know what I mean? So I can
Uh,
deal with it. But I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick too, and this ain't just for the kids. Uh, a lot of coaches say they can't deal with certain kids like that, man. But I'm gonna keep it real, man. From a transparency standpoint, there's a lot of programs out here that be dealing with a lot of BS from some of these dudes, man, and they pass judgment on a lot of our young black men, man. So just keeping it real. They deal with a lot of different stuff with some of these high level high level Division 1 programs.
Yeah.
And then they'll go out there and hold the next kid to a different type of standard, man. That being said, that's why I'm always trying to be as transparent as possible. So y'all might not ever see me on that level. I'm just gonna always keep it real, keep it 100. And Tobias can attest to that.
Yes, sir.
But
facts.
give each other chances, man. That's the biggest thing, man. And that's
Hey,
the coach too, bro. We
hey,
gotta give each other a chance, man.
hey, coach. The last thing I had to say too is you gotta stay on the grind. Like you gotta fall in love with your craft. You gotta handle it inside the classroom too, but like within like the game wise, you gotta fall in love with your craft, like and grind every day. Like you can't just be sitting around wanting to play the game all day, sit on the phone, social media. Gotta get in that gym. Wait to see me in the gym today. Like I came straight from the gym, hot on podcast. Like it's really like that. Like and that's why I'm ready to get back so I can, you know what I'm saying, get in that gym some more.
And you see
But
why
yeah,
I never even brought that up as far as guys being in the gym, because I'm be honest with you, man. If I gotta tell
facts,
you to be good, you ain't gonna be good.
facts. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna
So keep
make
it
it.
real. If I gotta coerce you, hey man, look, bro, you gotta do this, that, and the third in order to be a good player. You're not gonna be good. It's just not gonna happen. Like, okay, so y'all spoke. Well, I'm from Mobile, Alabama, from the coast area. All right. So Chris Jackson, Mahmoud Abdul-Rahuf, one of the best players to ever come from this area, right? Man, ain't nobody have to tell that dude to get in the gym. Man,
Fact.
everybody from Mobile to New Orleans talk about this dude to this day, and they always talk about how great he was, how much of a gym rat he was. And still to this day, at 50 some years old, dude always in the gym, and I guarantee you can attest to this right now. He'll never say, "Man, somebody had to tell me to get in the gym to get better." Nah, man, that
Then
ain't.
wasted. When I first started hooping, I'm scoring baskets on the wrong globe. Like I was so poop. Like I was poop. Like COVID year, I took off. Like I was grinding like no other. Like every day, hitting the weights, going outside. I wasn't even going to the gym. I was outside. Like I was outside on the concrete, getting that work in. Sun up, sun down. Go to sleep, wake up, do it again. Like that's all I was doing. So. Yeah, you definitely gotta stack them days. So like countless hours in the gym. Like should nobody tell you to get in the gym, you should already be like, oh yeah, I'm finna get in the gym today. Like you should already know that's on your mind.
And I can add to that real quick before we go, man. With Tobias. So I told y'all earlier that DeMarcus, cause that's my brother-in-law, right? And so with that being said, DeMarcus was the same way. He wasn't that talented when he was young. He got a late introduction to basketball.
Late bloomer.
And he's kind of like he was real raw, all right? And so he got a lot better by just being in the gym, trying stuff on his own. You know, now of course he had guys that was in the gym with him, but all the guard stuff and all the extra stuff he could do, he did that on his own. But the difference is with you and him, Tobias, is he's a tough SOB. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna back down for nobody. And he's like, if I gotta go get a buck in the post, I'm gonna do it. But I'm saying, ability standpoint, like he developed his abilities the same way you did. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, he ain't. And I ain't saying you're a chump or nothing like that, but I will call you a chump. I call you that.
I'm a chump, man. I'm a chump. We're gonna see year two though. We're gonna see year two, coach. We're gonna see year two.
He don't back
I ain't
down
backing
for
down
nothing
for nothing.
He just don't back down, you know what I'm saying, for nobody. Sometimes he may be at a fault because of that, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like I always tell y'all, you play the game how you live, right? And so with that being said, man, if you're gonna be a chump on that court, you're gonna be a chump in real life. And you're gonna get chumped out in these streets. So you can't be a chump on the court and expect to go out here in these streets and be tough. So
facts. No, you gotta be a dog. Hey, get on that rim. Hey, I ain't gonna forget about that too though. Y'all gotta hold me to that.
Oh yeah.
Curve ain't hit. Curve ain't hit though. Curve ain't hit.
What happened?
The wager. 20 and 15 from KB. I said KB. I meant KP. Right. And 15 and 10 from Waste.
What you talking about? Average?
No, that's the first game.
Oh, okay.
Wait, average. Wait. What y'all talking about? I know me and KB.
Oh, we're talking about game.
First game, yeah. Wait, you talking about average?
No. I'm just saying, give me a 15 to 10. That's all.
Okay, cool.
What you gonna what them averages look like?
Yeah, I was just about to say if y'all over the average 15 to 10, I mean like we can get to the nitty and gritty, like for real. You know what? I'm gonna hold myself to that. I ain't even gonna have to. Man, come on, man. I'm with it. Whatever it takes me to get that 15 to 10. Come on, I'm with it. I'm averaging it.
Man,
I'm holding it over my head.
Man, if you average 15 to 10, you're gonna get $500,000 next year.
Hey, that's what we looking toward.
I'm for real.
Man. Yeah. Come on, Kerr.
If big 6'8", 6'9" kid average 15 and 10 in junior college at your size, you will get at least $500,000 next year. How many times I told you that?
You don't told me that numerous of times.
Easy.
Numerous.
You don't want it. You don't want that money.
I want it.
You don't want
it.
You don't want
older. See, younger me, like when I was first like getting into the basketball scene, I didn't even know like about how college and all that worked. Like I was clueless until I actually got into it. Now I'm like, oh, they getting paid for real. Like, so I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get there. Like KB, he was my roommate. So every day after practice, I gotta come home to him too. Like he probably still be running him off for practice. He be calling me sorry, chump, all that. Yeah. So it definitely built that into me. Like it's cool. Like I'm just so like you gotta be a dog for real.
There it is.
Y'all gonna see, coach. Y'all gonna see.
Yes, sir. We looking forward to it. Yeah.
Wasey helped me out a lot with them height side counts too.
Appreciate
it. Yeah, I ain't gonna leave. I still remember the high side counts. You know, then Ball So Hard, he was there recording it, you know what I'm saying, publishing it. So shout out to him too. You know what I'm saying? Like we all helped each other out together, man. So time to get the money.
Hey, it's money time.
It's money time.
Hey man, well, we wish y'all the best of luck, man. We appreciate y'all for coming on the show. Coach, I hope we run into each other somewhere at one of these events, so we can chop it up in person. And Tobias, we're gonna see you somewhere.
Oh yeah,
soon, right?
Oh
yeah.
Like that last weekend, like I said,
come back to the unsigned hype camp. We're gonna talk about that a little bit in a minute, but yeah, we can get you back to the unsigned hype camp alumni. Maybe come speak to the.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. I don't see a ways to do it plenty of times. I'm ready to, like, you know what I'm saying, get back to the youth, all that.
Coach, what you said, Coach?
I said, hey man, I hate I ain't get to run into y'all last weekend like I did with Tat, man. He's like you get on the boy's neck out there, man. So
Oh yeah, over
was,
at Kennesaw Rec.
yeah, I was smiling from ear to ear, boy. Happened too, boy. I said, ooh, I love that, boy. I love it. I love it, boy. I love it, man. I love that. And look, and wasn't nobody saying nothing back too. That's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes, sir. Yep. He called me every name in the book. They did whatever he said do too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Man, they put her. And what it's about. Them the type of kids you want. And of course, I take kids that ref around the edges, but kids like that, man, like helping build character because they know he love them. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day,
It's all love.
You can tell, man, when you know the coach love you, man, because he can get on your butt and the kid don't say nothing back. You already know what type of relationship they got.
100%.
Yeah.
Speaks volumes.
Oh yeah. And hey, you should have seen Waste on the baseline. He down there like this. He locked into the game too. Bro, what you talking about, bro? Man, no. They on the rep neck, boy. I said he's scared to come down the end now. They on his neck, boy. Yep. They on his neck.
Hey, I had to rep the middle, baby. You know what I told you? I had to rep the middle now.
Oh yeah. That man, hey, he came to Atlanta for one game. I said, man, I ain't seen you all day. I ain't seen you all day. He said, you know, I got to represent my people. He headed right on back. He headed right on back.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all for having me though, man. It's an honor, man.
Hey man, we proud of you, bro.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, we in your corner, man. So keep pushing forward.
I got to put on for the 478.
Yes, sir.
And coach gonna hold you accountable too.
Oh, 100%. I already know that.
Yeah.
That he gonna do that regardless in the situation.
There it is.
So, I'm already knowing.
Like I said, man, proud of you, Tobias, coach. Like I said, we're gonna meet in person and chop it up. But good luck on the season.
Yes, sir.
Y'all go out there and grind, man.
Appreciate that, coach.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, everybody.
Appreciate y'all, brother.
All right.
Good stuff right there.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Definitely.
We still live. My bad. I need to get
Yeah, we still live, coach.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of the unsigned hype, man, you got some dates?
Yeah. So I'll be dropping the flyers and all the information probably by the end of the week. But the dates are September the 13th and September the 20th. The 13th will be for the girls.
Mm-hmm.
The 20th will be boys the following weekend. Now, they're both on Saturday. It'll be in Macon again. Both of them will be at Rosa Jackson in Macon.
Okay.
But like I said, you could probably be looking for the flyers and all the information probably by Thursday, Friday this week.
Right.
Start getting it out. But yeah, it's September the 13th and September the 20th, man.
Okay. Good.
So and like that was a perfect example right there of these camps and how they work. So pre-COVID, man, like I said, you could get a lot of coaches to come to the camp, actually physically come.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like after that, you can get a couple to come here and there. But they don't really come out like they used to. And that's why I always say the relationship piece is real important. The relationships you have now go a long ways. Even if a coach not there, they looking at your social media if you're reputable. They looking at the videos. They looking at the write-ups. And if they don't, you can pick up the phone and say, hey, I got one. What you think about this kid or whatever.
Right.
And so you may not always visibly see 100 coaches there, but ain't no coincidence every year when I put out that flyer with the alumni, 10 or 8 or 7 or however many from the previous year signed.
Mm-hmm.
And not all of it is directly from the camp. Some of it is indirect, you know what I'm saying, from some of the stuff like tweets and all that type of stuff. And some of it is direct. That's the goal, whether it's directly helping them or indirectly helping them. The goal is just to help them. And so that's why I pride myself in like the marketing, it, the branding, and making sure, uh, the exposure piece, making sure to put out the information, to
Yeah.
put the content out, and because that's big. The coverage and all of that stuff is big. It may look cliche, um, but if you're reputable and you got a certain audience, they'll pay attention to it versus other where they might just keep strolling. But that's it. That's it. That was a perfect example right there. Tobias came to the unsigned hype camps every year. 6'9" kid, talent through the roof. Um, End of the year, no offers. I think he ended up getting put off the team um, during the state playoffs. Nobody offered him none of this stuff. He's 6'9" walking around here. And he had them Division I dreams, and I pulled him to the side one day, and I talked to him, and I told him, look, I might have something for you, and I'm not telling you can't go D1, because you can get there more than one way to skin a cat.
Right.
Fight can't go right now, but that's not to say in a couple years you can't get there. And I knew who to call, man. And he bought into that, and the opportunity right there in front of him, and like I said, he do got some Division I schools sniffing at him. It's just gonna be about him. It's just gonna be about him. And so, with Coach them, I think in the right hands, and I really believe we'll see him at the Division I level next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just listening to him and hearing the excitement and understanding what's required and all of these things. He sounds like a different kid. So
Yeah, he sound different. Sound
yeah.
a lot different, more mature.
Yeah. But the excitement, right? And understanding the teammate aspect and understanding it is somewhat bigger than basketball. So he's getting those lessons as well. So it's good. It's good to hear, man.
Yep. And shout out to Coach Harnett too, because Coach Harnett had to make a tough call, man. He had to make a tough call right down the middle of a state playoff run.
Mm-hmm.
He had to but it was a teaching moment for him.
Yeah.
We talked about it. He contemplated on it, man, and it hurt him. He hated to have to go that route with it, but I think it made him a better person and a player today. For Coach Harnett making that decision, and we talked, man, and he'll tell you, man, I was getting a little thin skin with him, man, and he said, man, no, man, just hanging up with him, man, and so we talked, and the rest is history, man. But I'm proud of that kid, man. Proud
Yeah.
of him.
Definitely. Yep.
So you definitely have to know his story to understand why people are so proud of that kid. You have to know the background story of that kid, man. And if you knew the background of that story, you'll be sitting around just as proud as well.
Right. Yep. So.
Yep. He's definitely in the right spot. Tat, what's going on, man? Finished up the travel ball season, brother.
Sunday, man, was the end of the summer. Year 15, man. Year 15 in the books. It was another memorable summer. Kid did everything we asked him on all the teams. Very, 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 very proud of each and every one of the kids within the program. 15 years is is a big milestone to me. Because that's a lot. If you think about it, that's a lot of years and a lot of kids. That came through the program, man, and a lot of them have moved on. A lot of them went to the college level. A lot of them went to military. A lot of them just went to school. A lot of them played football. But it's a lot of productive kids within that 15 years.
And shout out to you on that, man. Salute. That's a lot of time and sacrifice. I see it. I see it every year. You're missing out on family stuff and events and stuff like that. Sacrifices time and resources, man. So salute to you on that, man. That stuff ain't easy as it look, man. But like I said, I was in it for a couple years with the boys, and I know by the end of July, man, I was that last week of July, boy, I was ready for it to be over every year.
Yeah, and the thing about it, man, the thing about it is a lot of people can ways you know the ins and outs and all of that stuff with us. But a lot of people can look on the outside looking in and say, hey, yeah, you. But it's these other two guys on the screen, a lot of other people behind the scenes, that does a lot of stuff with this program and has made this program run for the last 15 years, man, and the parents, a lot of the parents made this program run just as well, but to getting the kids to practice on time and getting the kids to tournaments and listening and all that type of stuff and staying patient and all that type of stuff, man. So shout out to all of them as well. Definitely shout out to as we always say, shout out to our wives for being there. And then as you alluded to, Wasted, missing tons of events and cheer competitions when Caitlin was doing cheer, missing a couple now her basketball games and just stuff like that. A lot of family time, vacation, and all that type of stuff. We still get around to it somewhat, and Charles Kenny all go through the same thing. And everybody else that's behind the scenes, they go through it. So, just shout out to everybody to make this thing go, man. It's no easy feat, I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah. Hey, real quick, speaking of wives, Waste, happy anniversary, brother.
Yeah, Waste, happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Man, hey, boy. See them gray hair, boy. 19 years in the game, boy. Gray hair popping up now, boy. I said, Lord have mercy.
See, look at me. Hey, like that song say, look at me now.
Hey, man, like I said, we go back to school Monday, but I'm gonna thank the Lord we ain't got no basketball this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, man, we're gonna go do a little celebrating this weekend. So
okay, all right, yeah. So y'all go back Monday.
Yeah, we go back next month. Yep.
Yeah, down here they go back tomorrow.
Oh,
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shout out to my baby, man. My baby is fixing to be a freshman.
Yeah, first day of high school.
Oh man, first day of high school for my baby, man. We took her to open house today, man, and I'm so just I don't know. But I did say this: those basketball players, remember, 17s come October, baby. So
just close your eye, brother. Keep going.
Hey, and no football players, them grass drills. Now I talked to Coach Sams today. Oh, all right. Let me, like they say, let me find out. But yeah, man, I'm just proud of my baby, man.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Ted.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead, wait.
Finish that.
No, I'm just saying, man, just proud of her, man, and starting her freshman year and walking those halls today. Yeah, those halls I walked a long time ago.
Right.
Back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Her now with her starting to walk those halls, man, it's just good to see, man. Just a good feeling for me.
There you go. Yeah.
I want to say this, man. Kind of feel like a full circle moment right here, man. I remember a couple years ago, y'all sitting on here talking to me about Lil Waste, recruiting and all that. So, KP and Charles,
yes,
welcome. So, congratulations, man, for both of y'all with Cam signing to Middle Georgia State, man. Recently moved to Division 2. Boogie coming up. Boogie gonna fall right in line. I ain't got no words about that.
Yeah.
So get ready. Charles, I know y'all got some stuff y'all got to figure out right here. Probably it's a little different because y'all got to move a little quicker than what we had to. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing, man. So I just want to say, take your time, and soak everything in and good luck, man. But congratulations to y'all on that with Malik and Cam and Boogie, man. Good congratulations.
Appreciate it.
I remember us having those conversations.
Oh yeah. Hey, it come quicker than you know.
Yeah, man. You say y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just appreciate being able to lean on you and Tat and other folks, man, and kind of being able to bounce stuff off of, and this you all being available to have those conversations, right? Hey man, trust the process. I know you're getting a little anxious. This may be happening, that may be happening, or whatever. So,
yeah.
And even a testament to the unsigned hype, right? So Cam got to look at the unsigned hype.
Mhm.
It didn't work out, but he got to look and got on the radar at this last unsigned hype. So shout out to Coach Rico at his new spot. But it's it happens.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
real thing. Yeah.
It's one of those things where Tat talking. Tat mentioned that it's his baby girl first day of high school. Man, this is my youngest. It's his last first day of high
School.
Oh
school,
yeah.
right? So, but yeah, no, it is one of those things. I think KP kind of hit it on the head. When you're a part of a program and you see kids every year go through it, and one, how the process changed from since COVID, and you kind of see how the needle move and how you gotta and how you gotta move with it. Just being flexible in the process. I think that's important too. And we couldn't use the blueprint that Lil Wasey used. That blueprint was gone, right? So then it's navigating through the changes, and that's one thing I would applaud any parent or person that's going through this process. Man, be flexible, especially for these youngins that's coming up, because it's who knows what's going to come down the pipeline. So, but it's good we got some relationship with some people that's connected to the how things are moving and what coaches are saying and things like that. That definitely helps and helps you adjust and how you know what I'm saying, be a little bit more strategic in your approach in this recruiting thing, because it's a monster.
It's not for the weak.
No, man, and for the kids, man, just I think even Tobias was talking about it, man. Just keep stacking days. You keep stacking those days, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out, right? So your process may look a little different than the next one, but just know it's gonna work out. So just keep stacking days.
Even if you don't get the immediate feedback,
Right.
people are watching, people are taking note. So yeah, it's good, man.
And we behind the scene raising hell. So
Trust me. You better know it.
Trust me.
You better know it.
So yeah, no, it's all a blessing, man. So
I'm glad that you said that, Wason, because a lot of people don't understand that. They see the everything else, but they don't know that how much we do fight for these jokers, man.
Oh yeah.
Not the work is really starting.
Oh yeah, they don't understand, man. A kid done did everything, you ask him to do, he put it on the floor, he produced, and then they still, oh man, he can't do it. Well, wait a minute now.
But it's always a but.
Yeah, it's always a but. So,
moving.
Yeah, we're gonna fight. I'm gonna fight till I can't fight no more. I take a lot of heat, but I take it. I take it. I've been taking it. I stand in that gap. I done got so used to it now, man. I see it, and I just, it don't even bother me no more. I used to think I had to fight every battle and to respond to everything. But you start, like I say, you start getting a couple gray hairs and getting a little older. Your mindset changed. So
yeah,
I just keep my eyes on what I'm really in it for, and help who I can help, and that's it. I can't worry about the rest of it.
Oh yeah.
And I'll say this too, man. So a lot of kids, and I'll say parents too, they gotta understand, like, July is done. Like, the coaches can't get back out, right? For a little bit. There's people still fighting for you, man. You they still working, right? They still sending videos, they still reaching out. So, man, I'm telling you, there's so many people working behind the scenes, man. Just and a lot of times, what I know, Coach Tat, when we out there, we're like, man, just play hard, do what you're supposed to do. I promise you, I'm gonna keep working for you. But I need Coach Tack need you to do, or your coach, whoever your coach is, they need you to do your part.
Yeah.
Do your part, and everybody else gonna fall in line and do their part.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we, I think I can speak for the All-Star. I know they was successful in that. So, and I think a lot of other programs too. I know I didn't get a chance to follow everybody, so I ain't mentioning your program. It's not a knock on anybody, but your coach probably working for you as well. So,
oh yeah. So I would add this piece as well, right? So we're talking about the process changing. It seems like they're really schools are really still recruiting through the high school season.
Mm-hmm. Some
right?
are.
Yes. So there's still opportunity if you go out there and produce during the high school season. There's still opportunity out there. So they're not necessarily closing the books. There's still offers flying, all the way up until what, March, April, so to speak, for this current year. So, tell you looking like Santa Claus over there, man.
Oh, you some damn Beijing or something, man.
Beijing.
So just from there or something, huh?
Hey, boy, good Lord. He children they ran me great. Yeah, Lee. And all this happened in last weekend. I went like this last week. Like this 2 weeks ago.
It's Beijing.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but all good, man. All good. What else, fellas?
Nothing, man. Before we go, man, shout out to Sean Williams and staff, and Ty Young and staff, Chris Watkins, and the whole On the Radar staff with the closing of this circuit, first year of the circuit. Shout out to Team Persons, on winning the
17U.
The 17U Circuit Championship. Shout out to Team Sunshine Elite.
16U.
16U champs, man.
And then Tennessee Marathon.
Tennessee Marathon.
Yeah, Tennessee Marathon.
Marathon that won a 15U.
15U.
And shout out to those guys, man. And that circuit was a great circuit to be on.
First year, man, a lot of good stuff came out of it. I can see it continuing to grow. But yeah, I mean, the event up at Sewanee last weekend or this past weekend, crowning champions, trophies, cutting down that.
Coach of the years too.
Player of the year. So
yeah.
game MVPs, I think. So
it was circuit MVP.
Circuit.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of good stuff, man.
Yeah. And then too, man, before we go, some of the young bucks got a chance to get their feet wet, cement themselves and what they're gonna be indulging in. So
Oh yeah.
So.
Some of them got their first chewing out. 17U chewing out.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, what Edmund? Who's that? Edmund.
Got all KP.
Charles.
KP got all the praise that first game on Saturday. Sunday. Doing great. Second game. You looking at me like, what happened? I thought you loved me.
He literally told you to go that way.
Oh, Edmund.
Hey, Edmund said, I'm doing my own thing. I'm playing 17U right now. Let me show you what I got.
I'm gonna show you what I got. What you ain't gonna do. No.
I would say what you ain't gonna do.
That's my boy. He learning though.
Hey. Yeah. I've been taking to the funniest thing be his face.
He just looking. No, he's looking like that, man. I leave. Man, please.
Oh, man.
Man, but these kids got to go to school in the morning. I'm so happy to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they got to go to school in the morning, man. I'm so happy. But
yeah, man, y'all have a
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this before we go. AJ nor Kaylin. Well, really AJ, because Kaylin normally doesn't. Well, Kaylin does too sometimes. Ain't neither one of them stomach hurt all summer long. I bet not getting out one call to my stomach hurt. I'm sure not.
They said they ain't have to call you. They could just lay down or whatever and work themselves through it. But at school, the desk don't allow them to rest properly.
Well, let me tell you this for AJ. You better go to your mom's office and lay down. Kaylin, you better wait till you go to PE. So, all I got for you. There ain't no coming home.
Yeah. No, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Excited, man. And congratulations on 15 years, big dog.
Man, that's y'all, man.
Hey, we talked
y'all
about it, man. A foundation was laid, brother. We followed the blueprint, so yeah.
And Puka don't say he don't say a whole lot, but like I said, the foundation was laid 15 years ago when we decided to put this thing together, and we've been rocking and rolling ever since, man. And kept our head down, and kept it about our kids, and me.
Yeah, 15.
That's just been the plan.
So if anybody's follow the All-Star page, put a post out with a lot of pictures on it, man. Kind of going down memory lane, showing the early teams to the late teams. It's pretty cool, man. Check it out.
Yeah, and it wouldn't let me do but 80, and I got man, ain't no telling how many pictures I got over the 15 years, man. Worth of pictures been taken.
Yeah,
articles and all that type of stuff. So I got a bunch of it, but they wouldn't let me share but 80 pictures. But tried to just capture all the generations and all the kids that came through within the 15 years. Not all of them, because they won't let me share all of them, but
right,
just a good bit of it. But the kids that came through, you know who you are. You're part of the growth, and you're part of the reason the way it is today. So,
Oh yeah. Yep. So proud to be a part of it, man.
Yeah, man. So year 16, finna now I got a little time on the weekends now to wrap my head around, tryout dates for, the middle school, younger groups.
Mm-hmm.
And, kind of get a handle on who wants to be a part of the older groups and all that type of stuff. So,
yeah,
just try to
never stop.
Nah, never stop.
Because you're not on the court don't mean it stops.
Like they say, don't stop the music. That Rihanna say, please don't stop the music. But I know what music Charles trying to hear, because we at 145. Hey, Ken, as you say, that was a great segue.
Hey, Charles don't look antsy, don't he? He look antsy, don't he?
I see y'all finna say it way out, so I just want to come back on, man. Had a couple technical difficulties, but hey, thank y'all, man. I appreciate it. I just want to come back and say my goodbyes. Or my see you laters.
Yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Happy anniversary again. Tell me, Shantae, man. Say happy anniversary.
Yes, sir, man. Thank y'all, fellas. Appreciate
it. Hey, wait, don't worry. We right behind you.
Yeah, Charles ain't. He got a hand on the thing right now. Look.
See that thumb waist? That's the magic thumb. They got to go a few seconds.
All right, man.
All right.
Uh,
Man, well, to not hold us up anymore, man. Fellas, y'all got anything before we get out of here?
nah, man.
No, it's all love, man. All love, brother.
What that is?
I can't. Who was that?
Oh, Coach Smith. Oh yeah. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate you,
Grind
man.
don't stop. The
Yes,
grind
sir.
don't stop. So
Got more work to do. Then too, you guys that are coming up now. These camps are coming up. We're gonna be
camp
posting
season.
camp season within posting within your groups. Parents, if you listening or looking at the show, we'll be posting camps and stuff so the kids can get out to now. And we encourage you to get to those camps because they're beneficial.
Very beneficial. That's part of the process.
Yep, that's part of the process. And remember, everybody's process is not going to be the same.
Yeah. 100%.
Everybody's route is going to be different, but you're trying to get to the same place.
Yep. Just taking different routes.
Just like Chris would like to go down 75 to go to Jacksonville, I like to go 341. But we're still going to Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm. Who get there quicker?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We out of here. Peace.